Yeah, Switch though making it all the way to grand finals at Collision this past year on the Maple, with a hint of Crag to back it up. So a character, definitely someone who is familiar with this game to a T, but Elu, already been cooking and starting off early to do it as well here. You're finding just so many movement opportunities around this platform, and it feels like Switch is having a hard time pinning down this frog.
Absolutely, that is one of the things when it comes to Ranno, is the ability to keep that movement going. But right now, Switch being the one to keep that movement flowing and even locking them into the bubble, into the ceiling of that vine, and able to keep the pressure going with the ledge trap. 106, the forward air 2 to boot. Bro is keeping it going right now.
Yeah, absolutely, but Yin, it was early on that it was hard to hit, but since then Switch has caught on just a little bit, and that's all you're gonna need. Find the ledge hog to boot and make it like it's the good old days, because guess what, Yin, that's the stock on just like that.
Yeah, and now you gotta fight Switch, who now has the advantage, which is not a easy thing to do. Of course, being able to take a set over Cake Assault, if I'm not mistaken, at Collision, despite losing out the whole tournament. But now, look at this. Got the grabs going and keeping it moving with these up airs. This Maypul is nuts. Holy crap, we are not slowing for a second here, Ritual.
No, the back airs, right, just looping you around from platform to ground, back up, and doing it again is so immaculate. Plus, Ian, don't forget that if they ever try and really push you in an awkward scenario, you get too far away, and you get that seed on your opponent, you can throw that tether to keep the combo going, covering high, covering low with the ledge hog too. Maypul, another one of those characters that just has some of the most brutal ledge trapping setups in the game, and Switch prepared to take full advantage here, just pushing you to the ledge time and time again.
Yeah, but you know what? Elo really trying to keep things moving, but man, just struggling. I feel like every time Elu finds a way in, Switch is just there to go ahead, stop it, and then capitalize off of an overextension. And now we're going to see that kill right there. Not a single stock dropped for Switch. There is a reason why he is the first seed of this event.
Yeah, that being said, Elu able to get on the board now, Yin, and we've seen the movement, right? It's more just been that since Switch has been able to find hits, Elu hasn't really had a turn to get things going. And Switch is just able to keep these advantage states going for so long that Elu can't get out of dodge on, and the after hit defense. The pre-hit defense has been solid, but it's once you get hit that you're just not able to reset, and so Elu hasn't had the chances to win neutral, and hasn't had the chances to reset or find these reversals, as Switch just literally hits you from 0 to death.
He's not even, look at this, he ain't even fazed by what he just did to this Ranno. We aren't going to see a second here where one of these Rannos is allowed to live, it looks like, as Switch just clocking in, clocking out, business as usual here. What do you think Elu can change here going into game number 2 to maybe get a little bit more of a foot in the door?
That's a question for sure, but Yin, we're gonna find the answer right now here into the next game. No time for analysis because we're gonna get right into the action, as now Switch just finding the juggles time and time again. Remember the 3-0 over Cake Assault in winners finals at Collision, right? This is a player with the sauce that we are seeing here in bracket, from the movement to the combo strings, just has this game on lock, and Yin, it's not even out yet.
It ain't even out, but you know what? He is pushing Elu out the door all the same. Look at that, the F tilt to catch him, the F smash catching the tech chase, and now we're just going to go ahead, get a little bit of a ledge trump business in here to force Elu to take some extra damage from the plant. That is the scary thing, is even if they ain't getting the kill, they are dishing out lots of extra percentage, and that up smash will be able to find that stock and end it all.
Has done a really good job just finding the DI chases time and time again. We've seen Maypul really have some of these really long combo strings, at least relative to the rest of the cast. across the Rivals 2 beta that we've seen so far. But we haven't really seen it all put together in the way that Switch has been doing time and time again, right? You find the tech chase into a seed, you get the one hit, keep the pressure going. Now you put them on the platform, missing the spike just barely. Elu finally making the adjustment to get out of a combo for the first time today, not even able to find the bubble still, and you just cannot get away from Maypul. Holy moly.
And I love that, planting that Lily up top to go ahead, get the extra damage, but still, Elu finally getting his way in for, man, 5 seconds. It feels like he cannot catch a breather, and right as I say that, Switch popping the F smash, getting the plant down, and now just prepping for this next advantage state without even giving Elu a second to play neutral.
Wow, hitting you into the plant on the moving platform to find the reset. Do it all again. Looking for the dunk, but that's not going to be just enough. Finally getting you in the bubble. This is a huge danger opportunity, but Elu overextending, so Switch is going to get out of it with minimal harm done. And Yin, Elu is starting to let this one very much slip away.
Yeah, and the question here at this point is, can Elu get a stock in this game number 2? Maybe getting bad close with that up air connection, but switching up the situation and now fiending for the up air, instead finding the nairs to push him off of stage. And with that tether ready, that seed planted, will we see the kill? Not quite yet. No charge on the F smash. I breathed for a second there because I thought this might be dead, but it will be on the second chance here with that up smash. Wow.
It's just getting caught, right, by that seed as Maypul so incredibly lethal, right? Because once you get put in it, obviously they can tether to you. You have to play around that. You have to respect that at any given time. But more so than that, right? It's that when you get hit by those vine moves while you have that seed, you're going to get put into that, kind of frozen, and you get tied up and wrapped up in place. And that's what kills you at the end, is you get caught, you get grazed just slightly, but at that point all the time in the world is given to line up the killing blow. And just once you get hit by that seed, it feels like sometimes death is inevitable.
Yeah, and you know what? Switch really showcased that. Look at this one right here. F tilt to set up the tech chase. You might have missed the first initial hit. Don't matter. We just keep things rolling, and finding the up smash on that platform. This is what Switch did so well. It wasn't just keeping that seed planted, as you said, which was a big intricacy to it, making sure you get locked up. But at any and all times, he was popping you into a tech chase, putting you on a platform, and then he knew exactly what you wanted. He knew what you were scared of. He knew you were rolling out. He knew you were going to stand in place, and he was catching you up with the smash attack 5 seconds later.
That's been an absolutely fantastic set from Switch.